Hi, I'm Vangelis from Επικοινωνία Language School, and today we're talking about the ECPE Speaking exam, the Michigan Proficiency Speaking examination, and we are starting with an overview of the speaking exam. Let's take a look. In those series of presentations, we are going to get to know the ECPE speaking test, the procedures, and I'll give you some tips. Alright, let's see. The description. The ECPE speaking exam is a decision-making task, which means that candidates need to reach a decision at the end of the examination. There are two candidates, sometimes a group of three. This rarely happens because we cannot have an examination with one candidate. So if this is necessary, we will have a group of three. There are two examiners. Examiner 1 who conducts the informal part, stages 1, 2 and 3, and examiner 2 who conducts stages 4 and 5, the formal part. The duration of the whole exam is between 25 and 35 minutes. It's a pretty long exam with many stages. You need to be well prepared for that. There are 5 stages as I just mentioned. The stages. Stage 1, introduction. You introduce yourself talking about hobbies and interests. 3 to 5 minutes. Pay attention that stage 1 is assessed, is scored contrary to other stage 1, for example in the ECC in the lower examination. Stage 2, explaining and recommending. We explain the options that we are given using logical assumptions, using our own vocabulary, and finally we make a recommendation. Stage 3, consensus reaching. We compare and contrast, and finally we reach a conclusion. We make a decision regarding the best option. Stage 4, presenting and convincing. In stages 4 and 5, I repeat, I talk to examiner 2, and this is the formal part of the examination, and I present the choice that I made at the end of stage 3, and I try to convince the examiner that I have made the right choice. Stage 5, I have justifying and defending. I need to answer some challenge questions and to defend my choice. In general, you should be prepared to ask and answer questions interacting naturally. It's really important. So we don't learn things off by heart. We try to improve our English throughout the year by speaking as much as possible. Explain points using logical assumptions, especially in stage 2. Discuss a topic, elaborate on certain points, sustain talk, initiate, compare and contrast in stages 2, 3, 4. Present and justify a decision in stages 4 and 5. Before the beginning of the test, you must report to the registration desk, and then you are assigned test partners and testing rooms. Pay attention, don't worry. If you come from a language school, from a frontisterio, you will have your partner, the person that you will be practicing throughout the year. It is not necessary to find a new partner over there. Candidates are given a registration form, the examiners note-taking forms, and their own note-taking form. These are papers that the examiners and the candidates will be using throughout the test. Examiner 1 welcomes candidates to the testing room, and then, after checking the personal information, the test begins, and we reach stage 1. That's all about the overview of the speaking examination. I hope you find that interesting. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share if you have any friends who might find that interesting. There are detailed descriptions for the whole test, for all 5 stages. I hope you like them. See you in the next video.